Hey, we are here for a different perspective to talk about those generally very difficult things that we dance around and choose not to address. Let's have a conversation about life, reasoning, and elevating our vibration. My name is Camellia, spelled with an IA, not an E or a single A. Here to have a conversation, some may say with yourself. Yep, because generally when someone calls me, as for my perspective, I generally do all the talking. When I'm finished, I give homework and ask for a callback. Then you can give me your perspective and I'll listen. With that said, listen. I'm only going to introduce myself once. Most people want to hear someone that has history and a little wisdom to go along with it. Well, I think I have a little bit of both. I'm a college graduate with a bachelor's degree in social services, certified in more professional fields than I can count, to include pharmacy, Bible, mental health, and education. I'm a mother of 4 with a heart of gold. I have an 11-year-old cat and a 6-month-old dog that looks like a horse. So, what led me to start my podcast, let alone have time to do it? A relationship. Doesn't everything start with one? Life is a journey that no one effectively walks through. Most of our experiences that we have happens and you're alone. I want to change that. I want to be the priest behind the wall that actually listens and does more than pray, but walk you through. You plug it in, whatever it is. Yeah, we'll talk about it and we'll get through it together. How about that? We generally use God loosely, but many times we still feel something is missing. Well, that something is me. No, not literally, but somebody, anybody. My Father opens the hearts of man. He uses a person to bring about purpose. Good or bad experiences, you learn from them, and then you attempt to move forward, not backwards. Let me explain. Life would be so much better if when situations arise or when something happens, we took a moment to have a conversation. No matter what happened, good or bad, a conversation could have alleviated so many things. I want to open the door to have those conversations. Doesn't matter what it is, life is a big question. We were wired to think, reason, process, and then reciprocate it. So, Camellia, what are we talking about? The reciprocation part. We can effectively do so because we haven't followed the steps to properly process what we've accepted to be true from those we've trusted. Starting September the 17th, I will speak on a topic. You'll listen. Then we'll have a live conversation about the particular perspective. Devoid timidity, weakness, judgment, shame, condemnation, and most of all, self-ridicule. You know, all that bad and negative stuff. None of that. Not on this podcast. You will be able to join in after I've created my topic. You would listen to it, and then you would take what I've said, contemplate its meaning, do your research, and then you'll send me your perspective via email, of course, at conversationperspective@gmail.com. That's conversationperspectives@gmail.com. In the subject line, you would include the title of my particular perspective that you're giving your perspective on. You'll like and share what you've heard, and then you'll send it to me. I'll take the time to read it, digest it, and then if your perspective is chosen, you and I are going live on this podcast with that conversation. All right, so let's get ready. Send me your responses. Let's grow and indulge in new conversations.